Looked. Hang on. Wait. Okay, hang on. Oh, got it. It's being live streamed. Your background, right? And your hair.
It's
Yeah.
off. Cut it off. Yeah, it's gone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Background's the same though. I remember those now.
Yeah, no, it's not the background, it's my hair.
Oh, it looks really nice.
Oh, thank you. It got fried from my iron that I had. And I thought
I've done that before.
I was coming out in chunks and I was like, okay, so I smell burning popcorn. I'm either having a stroke or I burnt my hair.
I get it. Okay, live with okay. Watching.
I'm either having a stroke. There's no choice.
All right. Well, we got the chat thread populating. Let me go ahead and do the record button. So you've been okay?
Yeah, doing good. Great, actually.
Okay, recording in progress, girl. And there are the lovely peeps. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Erik says hi.
Hey, sweetie, I love you.
I love you too, Mom.
Live chat. All right. Chelsums was the first to say Erik enriches my life. I don't have a name, but you can, if you don't mind, email me at alisa@atlantis.scalar.com and I'll hook you up for the prize.
Yay! What is it? The questions?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
All right. And we got Ginger Bailey at gingerbaileypsychicmedium.com. I'm so grateful to have her on our team. She is so amazing. And don't forget,
thank you.
Bayley. And look at her hair, guys. Isn't it beautiful?
The curls are gone.
I wanted somebody to write in there that her hair is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So we'll start if it's okay with you and Erik.
We are ready. Erik says, always ready.
Oh, he's always ready. You're
always ready.
All right, Stephanie Clark, Speedy Gonzalez. I've been living like I already won the Powerball jackpot. Woohoo! The bills are in. What now? Does Erik have any message about my finances? You know, it's interesting. I saw Dave Ramsey on the news talking about how people just seem to be spending so much more. And there's one couple that called in that said there were $1 million in debt. I wish I had that money. And
yeah, to be that much in debt.
How old are you? 29.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. So what can we do for Stephanie?
So Erik is saying to that there are some things that maybe you could might have to rearrange in your budget a little bit that will help. But he says that a lot of people are going through this right now because of the increase in the economy, how bad the economy has been increasing, how much and stuff. But he says that it's definitely going to get better. And that her focus is very focused on how she wants it to be. So that's good. So that will bring in more flow because she's opening up to it now, he said. So
yeah. Dave Ramsey says only use debit cards, people.
Yeah, no credit cards.
No credit. God, that gets you in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And especially with this younger generation. I mean, my son Lucas got, years ago had a lot of trouble with that, but now he says, I've learned my lesson. All right. So, well, if you don't have your name here, especially your first name and last initial and where you're from, I can't answer the questions. There's too many people who read the instructions. So I'm going to have to skip everyone who does not comply. We will make you comply. All right, Claudia. I want my father, Cipriano G, to give me a sign to know he's here with me. What sign should I be looking for? Erik, what sign does Cipriano use? And maybe you can help him learn to communicate with Claudia.
Yeah, that's good that you said that, Lisa, because one of the things that happens, Erik is saying, is that sometimes if they weren't very vocal when they were here, it's not, it's also the same from the other side, that sometimes they're not they don't communicate as strong from the other side. But One of the signs that I'm getting here from Eric is, and this is interesting because this person asking the question has some very strong empathic abilities. And so if you were to just sit quietly and focus on your father, okay, you will actually feel something physical, Eric said, like a tingle or a pressure. And also lights. I see flickering lights. Eric showed me flickering lights. So when you see a flickering light, that too.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. You know, maybe he was very touchy-feely when he was around, when he was on this plane.
Yeah.
All right. Victoria R from Buenos Aires. Hi, Eric. I want to do a 180 turn and move upstate, setting up a small business and having another kid. Any chances of those happening?
Absolutely. Eric said, absolutely.
What can you make it happen to kind of
right. You can manifest that by focusing on what you want instead of things that you know are happening that you don't like or don't want. But
yes,
but for her, there is a thing Eric says with her where it's like you get really excited to start something and get going, you know, that very excitableness about, you know, things going, and then you kind of overwhelm yourself by trying to just get it all going at once. So he says, just take this in steps.
baby steps.
Baby steps. Take this in steps. Don't try to do it all at once, and it'll flow right into you, he said.
That's awesome. It's like you can't just look at Mount Everest and say, "Oh, I'll never get to the top of that." You have to just little steps at a time.
Yeah. And don't do it all at once. Don't do it all at once.
Exactly. All right. That's really good advice for all of you guys out there. No matter what you want to manifest, right?
Right.
Even if it's just working with a relationship, etc. Everything pretty much. All right. Chelsea P from Manville, New Jersey. Oh, we have another person from Bobby, I think is from Manville too. Are there any messages from my father? Don P. D-O-N-E. Maybe it's D-O-M. I don't know. D-O-N-P. Will he help with my finances? Yeah, with mine too, Don P.
Yeah. This is a common thing right now, very common. And you know, there's also a little bit of lessons always with experiences that we have when it comes to money. And then Eric is saying that, you know, what happens is when you struggle with the finances, it'll help you a little bit realize what you really need and what you don't need. It kind of helps you do that, you know.
Sort out your priorities. Are you talking about
that? And you know, like when it's a little harder, you really got to figure out what is important to you, you know, financially, and the fact that, you know, you and humans are more important than things, obviously, and sometimes that can be a lesson in that. But there's always little things to learn when you're dealing with financial issues, but it's not the most important thing in your journey. And that's for everybody. But her father, he's got very very good humor. I just love his energy. It's like a very good humor, funny. He's just saying to really, I don't know, he said, watch your P's and Q's. That was his words. Watch your P's and Q's. But what he's saying is he can give support from the other side, you know, support for the actual feeling of the struggle that she's having with it, not actually, you know, change anything with her finances, but can help the feeling struggle and give support. And he's saying that just hang in there because he's very proud of her. Very proud of her. He says, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Just keep doing that. Just keep focused on what you're trying to do, and it'll work out.
Awesome. Okay. By the way, we're going to start talking about this topic, money.
Oh yeah.
Friday. So probably got to be a couple of parts in that. So how timely is this?
Right,
all right. Karen C. Her vet says her dog Buddy is getting cataracts. Just checking that this is not glaucoma, as I want to order the right eye Scalar service for him. Now, she's from Tasmania, Australia. I'll have to say that clearing cataracts is a lot of energy to move around. So, you know, it's not one of the most successful services. You know, it has worked, but I've never been able to clear it entirely. So we could ask Eric, but I would recommend against it, right? That would just have
Actually, Eric is saying this is something that is supposed to be happening, that this is something that's supposed to be happening with the dog. And he's saying that it's not going to do a lot for it, is what he said.
Yeah.
It wouldn't do a lot for it. So that's probably why you're feeling that too, Lisa.
I'm feeling it too.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
about
because it's not gonna
glaucoma?
do a lot.
Does Buddy have glaucoma?
No, don't feel that. Don't feel that.
Okay.
Eric is saying no. But this is something that happens with age.
Yeah.
Very common with the animal, he said, and that this is something that's supposed to happen, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. The dog doesn't suffer. Eric is saying, because he's saying like she's probably worrying like you would like about a person, but he's saying that the dog's not suffering from
They
this
adapt.
like a human. Yeah, they adapt a lot better than humans, and so it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
All right, great. Rontavian Mason from Knoxville, Tennessee. Can you tell me some interesting fact about myself that I don't know? I've never had that question asked. That's
right.
Cool.
I was gonna say that's pretty
I know, that's so cool.
Unique. Well, very unique personality here. Wow. Okay, so Eric is showing me like this person has like abilities that he's not aware of, and healing abilities. Like if his hands get hot, that's something to watch for. But there's healing abilities that this person has, and he also has a way to, it's like a radar with people. Like he can, I want to call Eric says it's a bullshitter radar.
Oh,
Bullshitter radar.
Around.
Yeah, that you can see like the truth in people. Yeah. So that's something.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, Fernanda Blanco. Hi, what should I do about my career?
So Eric is saying that she's like in a feeling stagnant, kind of just stuck. Yeah, she could actually, it feels like there's going to be a change coming. Eric is saying there's a change coming. So it's gonna work it out for you. You don't have to do something. He just said that this is going to work out and work itself out, is what
so something will happen on its own.
Right.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I see you looking at Eric a lot. What does he look like now? Like, what's he wearing and stuff? I miss him so much.
I know. Right now he has on a like tank top, like shirt, like long, like it's like a long white tank top.
Yeah, he wore those all the time.
Oh, did he?
And the horrible name for it is a wife beater.
Oh, okay.
The rednecks wear.
Okay, so it's like that, and then he has just some kind of like ripped up blue jeans on and no shoes.
Okay.
No shoes.
Sounds like
barefooted.
Sounds like him.
He says it's my relaxed look.
All right. I hope your feet smell better over there. I'm kidding, Eric. All right. Angel blessings. My name is Angel from New York. Any messages from my higher self about her career? Angel. Angel could also be a guy's name, but it doesn't make any difference.
Okay. Let's see what Eric says here. So, he's saying that you need to look into doing something that really feels like you're helping other people, because you have that like big heart. She's such a big heart, and you actually will feel better. Like I feel people like this with big hearts like that. I mean, everybody, I'm not saying not everybody has a big heart, but she just feels deep. She feels very deeply.
He or she, I really don't know. Put in what you are, female or male, or they, I don't know.
I feel like female, but anyway, but he's saying that use that ability. And there are many ways to do that. And even if you're in a job where you're like, say, going to work every day for somebody else, you can still do that with people that you come in contact with to help, and it's going to help you feel better and more productive. And I think that that's what's missing, the way Erik says it, is that's kind of something's missing there, because you're not able to do things that you are here to do, which is
the light worker component.
Yeah, right. Spread the light. Spread the light. Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Maria in Salt Lake City. What messages does my angel Anita have for me?
Actually, she's saying that she's talking about you've come a long ways. She said, you've come a long ways. You have overcome a lot. You still have some more things coming that you need to overcome, but you're getting better at it, and you're getting stronger every time. And good job. Good job.
Awesome.
Yeah, good job.
All right, Jean Murphy. What messages does my hubby, he died kind of recently, Mike M from Ontario, have for me or my children?
So this is a loving feeling, like he was very loving and fun, like fun loving guy. And he's saying that there's been some like feelings of him missing things, like missing things that they're doing, and because they're so used to him being there. And he wants them to know that he's there, he's watching, and he sees all that they're doing. And there's some changes that have happened recently, and he's wanting you to know that he's there, he sees it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
They never go far.
No, he's around and he's watching. So don't worry that he's missing out on things, because he's not.
Well, that's great. Bon, hello from Liverpool. That's cool. I've never had somebody from Liverpool on a live, or anything for that matter. That's awesome. Say hi to the Beatles for me. Kidding. Deanna Murphy. I wonder, Deanna, are you related to June Murphy? I am from Ontario, Canada. So same thing, because, June's hubby was from Ontario. Does my father-in-law, Jim M. from Ontario, who recently passed, also such a similarity, have any messages for us? Jim M. from Ontario, for Deanna Murphy.
He's saying, okay, so I guess there was like a surprise, like this was something that was like happened
Unexpectedly?
Yeah, it feels like. And he's saying that he's fine, he's okay. And there wasn't like a lot of pain, like they're worried or something that he was like suffering a little. Yeah, and there wasn't. He wants them to know that there wasn't. He was met by family members, and one of his guides were there, and his crossing was very, very nice, very smooth, and he's doing well, of course. And he's, I think, like this feels like music or something he was into, and he wants them to know he's still doing it on the other side, doing the things he loves on the other side.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Maybe you could jam with Erik.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Lisa, Liza Hernandez from Guatemala. The mother just recently passed, Rosa Frida. So you got engaged. She's a twin of somebody else I know. When is a best moment to marry? Mom wants to know from her mom.
When's the best time to marry? Okay, let me see what she says. She's showing a winter wedding. Okay. She shows a winter wedding. And she's saying that it's not, it doesn't matter like what time of year that you get married, as long as it's where you feel comfortable, but she's just saying that she's looking ahead. She sees a winter wedding. So
I mean, I think is that, is a winter the same as our winter in Guatemala? Or is it opposite seasons? I don't know. Are you talking about the
are they
season?
below their winter? Their winter.
Okay, whatever their
So
winter
yeah,
is. It could be
their
the same as
winter.
ours. I don't know.
So yeah, their winter.
Okay. All right. Mandaraba Sundari. Hello, Elisa. I met you and Eric and in Texas, in Houston, Texas, in the Edgar Casey's dinner. I don't think that's even around anymore, but I think it's when we had Robert over there, right?
Oh,
Okay. The medium Robert. Okay. That's cool. It's right across the freeway from me.
oh, okay.
All right. Bob, was there a win? Oh, Bobby P from Manville. There he or she is. From New Jersey. When will Craig you of Branchburg, New Jersey, and I buy a house?
When? They're
Yeah.
asking when or where? Okay.
When? Yeah.
Next year. Next year.
2024?
2024. And this looks like spring.
Okay, spring
Out of here.
2024.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, prices are going to
About a
be
year from
better
now.
too. Eric said prices will be a little better.
Oh, good. Tanya W from West Bend, Wisconsin. Do I have any past lives connected to being a queen? If so, what time period?
So this is wow. So Eric is showing me wow, this is a long time ago. Like Egyptian, like the beginning of Egyptian time. Okay.
Wow.
And yes, you were in royal family. But actually what happened was you were supposed to take that spot, but there was some kind of family issue
Oh
going
boy.
and somebody else fighting for it, and you were pushed away. And you were actually like you were female in this life, and there was like a younger male sibling or something like that, somebody who wanted it that wasn't entitled to it, and it was actually like some big ordeal that happened where they made it like you weren't worthy of it. They did something to make you worthy of it. So in this life, if you have to where you have issues, like when somebody's like spreading rumors or doing something to mess with your
Reputation.
your reputation and who you are, if you have like that affects you more than other things, that's why, because that was to you at this time, so you were supposed to.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
All right. Is that person in her soul family in her life at all?
Eric said yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. But this person is not an immediate family. It's more like cousin.
Okay.
Type. Yeah.
All right. Elisa R from Orlando. Any messages for me? Now we're supposed to have like a specific about a relationship, about career or whatever, health. But
yeah. Eric is answering though.
Okay.
Yeah, Eric's answering. He's saying to follow your instincts, follow your gut feelings more. Don't question them. Okay. Don't question them. Just know that what you're thinking and feeling.
Your gut's always right.
Yeah. Don't second guess yourself. He's saying.
Okay. Yeah. Nicole C from La Paz, Bolivia, about self-care. What am I forcing it to fit that I don't realize? And what can I do about it? I'm not sure I understand that.
What is she forcing to fit? Okay, so that actually is a good question. Okay, if I'm getting what she means by this, to force something to happen in your life is going to push it away more. You need to let things just flow. You can focus on things the way you want them, of course, but don't do it in a way of you're devastated if it doesn't work. Okay. Don't try to control everything. Just let it flow, because then that gives you resistance, Eric says.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what I think she's meaning by that. So
sounds right.
Self-love just is about loving yourself and doing things for yourself and not putting yourself last.
Okay. Donna Dempsey. Hi, please ask if I need scalar work. Thanks. Donna Dempsey. Don't know where she's from, but maybe you could try.
The repair, the energy repair, Eric says.
Okay, the main
energy
service
repair,
or the
yeah,
tune-up,
for
you've
her
already had it?
frequency. It'll lift her mood. She needs a mood lifter. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
She's a mood lifter.
Okay. Let me see. I lost my place as usual. It always does this. Let me find where I am. Oh, the person from Liverpool, Bonbon. I don't know the name though. Never mind. Don't know that.
Are they asking a question?
Way down. What's it up if they have psychic abilities? Remember, only one
Yes.
question per. Don't populate the entire thread with different questions, people, or ask the same one all the time because it makes it super junky and hard for me to get through.
Eric said yes to that.
Okay, yes. Okay. Oh my God. What in the world? How far down did the thread go?
Did it just move on its own?
It does it on its own. It does it every single freaking time. Okay, here I found another place. Okay. Or I see some things I recognize. Will David speak to me again? That's Monique from Maryland.
Eric said yes, but there's an attachment there that needs to lighten up. He said, ease up on that attachment with this person. Okay.
Okay. Alka in Georgia wants a message from her mom or grandma. We don't have their name. Y'all give us information, please.
It's okay. Can it be
Something Ginger can handle.
Okay, so what I'm getting is this is her grandmother, and her grandmother is talking about actually this is what we were just talking about, trying to control too much around you, too many worries, focusing on things, you know, that are going on in your life. I know it's hard not to focus on them when they're happening, but try to focus on how you want things to go. And the worrying part is wasting your energy. You're worrying too much. Don't focus so much on what's going to happen and how it's going to happen, because that's really going to mess with you. But she is saying, she's saying how proud she is that you have came far and you are doing well with some of the things you're working on, because I think there's some issues going on with her in her life. Okay. And her grandma wants to at least validate, you know, give her some kind of like, she is doing good. It's not all, you know, not right. But the worrying, she's concerned about the anxiousness that she's getting, the anxiousness that she has. Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm not going to ask any pick anybody who just wants general messages or that doesn't give the because there's too many people in the thread it's such a long thread. I just want to reward those that read the instructions and follow them. All right, so sorry. Tough love. Okay, Natalia Mejia from Kissimmee, Florida. I'd like to ask what it is that I need to do in my life right this second. I've been struggling with motivation for the longest time.
So one of the reasons that you're struggling is because you need to actually just be where you're at. You're kind of being pushed to just be where you're at. Okay. It feels like you're not being motivated, but it's really about kind of stepping back and getting some introspection, you know, like inner work, just kind of move inward, you know, turn inward and kind of reevaluate. Eric said, reevaluate things. Okay. And then to get out of, like, if you get it, because it feels like she kind of feels like she's in a funk too. Yeah. The direction you go, you need to just do one step to it. Like just just
A baby step, tiny step.
just a baby step, just step that way and fill it out. Sometimes we got to do things too, he says, that we don't really want to know what we want. So that's
Yeah.
important.
Is that in
Yeah.
her case?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Carolyn Cook Wehry, WEHRY, wants to know, is she going to get a new job?
Yes. Erik said yes, she will. She will. I was trying to see if I could get. Yeah. It's going to be a little bit. It's going to be a little bit.
Will it be a good one?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a good one. This summer. I was trying to get a time frame, like as summer starts, Erik says.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Karen C. from Manitoba, Canada. Thank you and love connecting. Are there any blocks that might prevent the scalar energy from working in her life? And yes, what are they? Usually those are all subconscious blocks, like it's too good to be true, or I'm not worthy of being healed, etc. But
yeah, you just channeled the answer, or it's just because you're used to that, because that's exactly what Erik
that's
just
really
said.
pretty much it,
Yeah,
except for rare incidents of irrevocable contracts. So you got to come up with a mantra depending on what that one of those two beliefs at least.
Right. Another thing too, that not just this person but other people do is they're expecting such a huge change. Like, okay, it's done and now boom, I'm my whole, like a magic wand or something. And what happens is that we still have our human ego in the way a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's why your thoughts are very important, and expecting too much at once, because if everything happened what you do, Elisa, at once, the body couldn't handle it. So
Yeah,
it has to come,
yeah.
it has to come in steps. It has to come in steps. So it does take a little time for that. Some people more than others, but it doesn't mean it's not happening, because you don't get a huge change.
No, like for example, when we release trapped emotions, if somebody has so many trapped emotions, we can't do it all at once.
Right. And Erik says sometimes you get sick. Sometimes people will get sick with those trapped emotions as they're leaving the body. It sometimes can make you sick.
So everything is divine timing.
Yeah.
I'll show you one person that sent me this today or yesterday. Dear Lisa, just to let you know that my microbiome tune-up is really showing results. I mean, I just did it on her, right? So my skin is not so dry and flaky anymore. My legs and arms are soft again. Also, as I said before, my cardiologist said that for now, I don't need a pacemaker. Last year, before the microbiome optimization, he strongly recommended that I have one put in, and somehow I just knew I wouldn't need to. He told me last month that my heart condition is better. So, I mean,
well, yeah, I mean, that's electric.
Talking about a grandson too who has amazing results. So
that's
it
electric.
depends.
Yeah, the pacemaker with the electrical, that's something that energy affects the electrical.
Yeah.
So if your thought patterns and your perception on things is staying positive, it does make a difference.
Absolutely. Okay, general messages can't do, people. Just remember for next time, because it makes me feel horrible to pass up people. Essie Moore wants to know if her son's new business will do really well and last. And she's from New Jersey. Son's name is Joey, last initial N. But her name is Essie Moore, M-O-H-R.
Yes, Erik is saying yes. What he's showing me though is it's going to be a little slow at first until he starts getting going. People start spreading around. They're saying it starts out a little slow, but it does turn a corner and it starts picking up, and it will do well. And it will last. Yeah, it'll last. He actually, Erik is talking about he'll actually make some changes, some adjustments or changes with this business to where it helps, because you learn as you go. He's saying, it goes with this, and that will really make a different too.
Are we talking about like social media type changes, like sort of TikTok?
Yeah, adding
something like that.
Adding also like different things that he offers with this business.
Okay. All right. Curtis Morris. No. Cameo Morris, does Eric have a message for me from my husband, Curtis Morris? Now, see, that kind of general message we could take from a deceased loved one. That's not so hard.
From the husband, you said?
Yeah, her husband's name is Curtis Morris, and her name is Cameo Morris. Her or his, I'm not sure.
So what he's saying is he's really helping with the grieving process, like bringing his energy around her and stuff. But what he's saying is everything that needed to be done was done. And this was, supposed to happen. And he's okay. He's okay. There's some decisions she's trying to make, he says. He's saying, don't try to make any big decisions. Just kind of relax for now. Just, if it's not necessary, then just let it go and let yourself heal.
Yeah.
More healing needs to be done here.
Okay. All right. Marie, Andrea, and John, we just talked to your twin, Marie Hernandez Gall, the mother, Rosa Frida Gall. She basically, Marie's having a very difficult time with the passing of her mother, and she just doesn't know how to start a life without her. So she wants a message from her mom, Rosa.
Oh, she's sweet. She said that this is going to get easier with time, but she's saying that what's really hard is that they did things together a lot, and the things that she's doing, she don't want to do that she did, when her mom was there, because it's so hard. And a piece of her heart is missing, and she's letting her know this for validation that she knows, she sees her. But she's saying that what you need to do is just take it slow. Take it slow. You don't have to just be okay right now. It's okay to be grieving for a lost one, but don't let it take your happiness, because she wants you to be happy, and she's happy when you're happy, she said. So find that happiness again, and know that it's okay to be happy even though she's not there. It doesn't mean you don't miss her, she said. So and then with getting through this, it's really going to take some time, because this is like something like she just lost a part of her heart,
I know.
and so it's going to take some time. It is.
They had a very deep connection.
Yeah, she's with her through this, and she's helping her. And she's also you may have, if you haven't already, have her in your dreams. She's visiting you in your dreams. So watch for that, and just know that it's okay. It's okay to enjoy life, even though she's not with you by your side, because that helps her be happy still for you, you know? Yeah.
I want to pause and ask you, Ginger, to tell people about the thing you offer with the nutrition stuff, because I think that is fascinating. And I don't know why. I'm told to have you discuss it right now.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's telling me to.
Yeah, it goes for, I get a lot of good feedback from this.
Oh my God, I get a lot of great feedback from what you do for people. I really do. And I think it's
yeah, and the life coaching's going really good too. I had a couple of those, so that's going really good too. But the fitness and nutrition, what I do is I connect with Erik or their guides or whoever needs to be connected with, to find out if there's something blocking them, or maybe it's a contract or something that they have going on, if they've been struggling with weight loss or weight gain, or there's people that want to build muscle, or whatever your physical goals are. I connect to the other side to see what's best for you as an individual, and to also see if there's anything that we need to discuss or change to help. Although it is a basic science of weight loss, there's still other things that need to be discussed. And and then I come from the other side of it as a nutritionist and a personal trainer, and I give an outline. They get an outline afterwards, and it's got a workout on it, it's got food on it, it's got
so amazing,
all the things that we discuss, and then I do like an individual on it. I put the uniqueness of to them of what we discussed and what maybe they need to know. I set their calories for them. And then they have access to me after that. Call me, text me. You got questions. It doesn't end there.
Great. And it's a natural flow to get right into the life coaching too. So that's great.
Yeah, and they can also like afterwards, like if they have any questions, like how to do maybe something, the exercise or whatever, I'll do a Zoom with them and show them how. So it's not like it just stops. You have access. Call me,
That's
text me,
really incredible.
you know, whatever you need to ask, because you know you get done with something like that and it's an overwhelming amount of
I
information.
know.
So is the outline. So you sometimes forget things, or you think of a question you didn't get to ask. So I don't want it to just stop. You ask
Yeah.
me, you know. And
That's
that's included with it. So
That's
yeah.
amazing. So Ginger Bailey, Bailey, psychicmedium.com. I just felt the need to say that.
Oh, thank you.
And everybody says your hair is beautiful, Ginger.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Ann Harris lost her brother Timmy. Does he have a message for her or her family? Or his family, sorry.
Yeah. So he's wanting them to know that I feel like he was and Eric is showing me something, so I'm watching. So he was really into like doing like sports and things like that, you know. And he still gets to do that. He's still living life. Like life has not stopped for him. He wants them to know life has not stopped for them. And he's around them all the time, but he's making it like they're kind of concerned, like, you know, it's done, like it's just over because he's not there.
No.
But it's not true. He's still doing a lot of things, and he's around them, of course, like most loved ones are. And he just wants them to know that he's, you know, not going to go anywhere. He's going to stay around. He's going to stick with them. And now he's showing me like art too. Looks like he was art. This guy had a lot of talents, and he just keeps showing stuff that he's doing. He's continuing it. He wants them to know he is continuing doing these things, and that's important. There's something on my screen I got to get rid of. Sorry. There. I don't know. I hate when that happens when you're sitting there trying to do something.
You're staring at it. Yeah, I hate that too.
I hate that.
I don't see it. Okay. Bon said, Eric, your eyes speak. And he did have incredible eyes. Oh my gosh.
Still does.
Lisa Keller, Eric, how's my dad doing? What is he up to? Lisa Keller. We don't have his name. But everybody's commenting about your hair. Oh my God. It's awesome.
Aww, thank you. I appreciate it, because it was really hard for me to do this.
Yeah.
So her dad, Eric, is saying that he's just relaxing and enjoying the peace and quiet. He must have had a lot of struggles when he was here, because he's really taking advantage of the no worries, no stress type of thing, you know. He also like does stuff from Eric showing me like a garden or something that he works in. Like he has his own like garden that he's created.
Awesome.
Works in. That's interesting. Yeah. It's very beautiful.
I bet it's easier to grow things over there.
Yeah.
Does our black thumb go away when we transition?
Right. Yes, it does. It stays here, he said.
Awesome. All right. Minta Esformes, the beautiful ladies, I love you both so much. We love you too. She's from Sarasota, Florida, and she's wondering if her dad, Pete Sheffield, has reincarnated. If so, is he in my life? See, this is the information we need, people. Awesome. Thank you.
No reincarnation yet.
Okay.
No, he is in your life still, though, all around.
Good.
Yeah. When you're feeling kind of like he must have been in someone who encouraged her. When you're feeling like stuck or not sure about something, he encourages you and helps you. And people don't realize this, but most people and maybe some do, but most people are channeling. All people channel, but
Yeah.
their loved ones will send messages, usually, in your own inner voice sometimes.
Mhm.
I hear my dad in his voice, but some people, will get messages in their own inner voice. And he does that. He's saying he
Very
sends
nice.
messages. And so when you're thinking of your dad, when you have a thought, it's because it's him.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Monica R, does my dad have a message for me? His name is Roberto. Monica R. We don't have her town or city, but
He's singing. He just starts singing. He must love
oh,
music. He's like, la, 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 he's singing. Yeah, he's saying that she everything's good with her, like if she's worrying about, like, if she's not like on track or doing things that she should be doing, he's saying no, it's good, everything's good with you, everything's
oh, that's
like
so
right.
good.
Yeah, and of course he's doing great. Everybody on their side always is doing great, of course, because they have peace, but he's singing. It was cute, he came in singing.
Does he have a good voice?
Yeah, yeah. I
Well,
actually
never
heard his
mind.
voice. I actually heard his voice. There's an accent in it. There's an
That's
accent.
so
He has like an
cool.
accent.
Andromeda 7 Celestial Gateway caught a live stream. Woo woo. Maybe
Whoop,
she
whoop.
left it. Maybe she or he has a question down here. All right, Elizabeth R from Rochester, New York. Can you share a past life shared between my brother Richard R and his daughter Rosalie? Both are from Alhambra, California. Was there a past life between?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Many. They've had many lives together. Eric is showing me.
That's cool. I love that stuff.
Yeah, me too. He's showing me a life. It was probably, I'm trying to see what the era of this life is. Can you give me a number, Eric? 18, 800s.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 800s. And they actually were siblings. They were siblings. And they actually were orphaned siblings.
Oh.
Yeah, but they and sometimes were male, sometimes were female, but in this one dad was still male and she was still female, and
Okay.
he was the older brother, and he took care of her, and their life was a lot of struggle. But the thing is, in this life, they didn't let it get to them. They still enjoyed life. um, no
Oh,
matter how hard things were, they overcame it together, and they did well. They did well together. There he
beautiful.
did he's saying that even though she was the younger one, he did
Yeah.
lose her first. And he had a really hard time with that. So if her
Oh,
father struggles with like hanging on,
oh yeah.
hanging
Yeah.
on, that's
That
one of the
makes sense.
yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's interesting. All right, so that's probably one of the more significant, maybe not the recent one, but the most one of the
Yeah, yeah,
significant. Okay.
yeah.
All right, my friend Camille, and I don't know who this is. It's Bahamas Gal 5. My friend Camille and my cousin Hillary both passed away weeks apart. Oh my God. They were in the same ICU beds next to each other.
Who it was, the mother and
No, it's a friend and cousin.
oh, and
Friend
cousin.
Camille and cousin Hillary. They're both from the Bahamas. Oh, here's her name, Lecia, Lecia, the question asker. But anyway, friend Camille, cousin Hillary, ICU beds together. They died weeks apart. Wow.
My lungs are getting very tight. Had to be a lung, something with the lung.
Oh, wow, wow. Oh.
Um,
Have they been around her, Lecia?
oh
Both.
yes, absolutely, Eric said 100%. And my lungs are getting very tight. So
Eric, help her.
yeah, so I'm okay. I'm okay. It's just that happens sometimes when I tune into that of
Yeah.
how, how or what was going on with them. Yeah, this absolutely was supposed to happen. They were supposed to go out together, pass around the same time. And they actually, these two people were related Erica's showing me another life for some reason. The life right before
I was
this one.
wondering. I was going to
Yeah,
ask that.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
related. They were related and also related to her too. They were like, it's almost like they were all like sisters, he says. Like they were
Wow.
related. And yes, they're around and they're doing great. And oh, there's a lot of grief. She's wanting to feel them. She's wanting to
Yeah.
feel them near.
Yeah.
And what they're saying is it'll happen in time, but it's going to be a while because that wall of grief is
Agree.
just too
Yes.
thick. It's too
Yeah.
thick.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they're
Okay.
around.
All right. Natalie Wynn Williams says, hi, Erica, Lisa, and Ginger. Love you all. I love Natalie. She's awesome. All right. Let's see. Julie Weir, Wier. My mom passed away a couple of years ago. Would love a message from her. Her name is Lorena. Oh, I love that name. Or Lorena. It could be Lorena.
This cancer, this I feel like I can feel like sometimes I'll feel like a sickness all over sometimes
Oh,
when
yeah.
it's that. So still with you, baby. That's what she just said. Still with you, baby.
Oh.
Very proud of her and she's not going anywhere. I feel like she feels like it might be a disconnect maybe because mom's not right by her side. But her mother wants her to know, that she's going to still help her through things and give her support when she needs it, like she did when she was here.
Oh.
And something going on with her daughter right now. Like she was, wanting her mom to experience it with
Yeah.
her,
Yeah.
and so she's wanting her to know I was there. I was there.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, Suzanne Lucero O'Brien. Oh, this is the juicy one. Lisa, I think you're wonderful, sweet. I love you too. I want to know if my husband is being honest with me. We don't have his name, but we have a big name for her, Suzanne Lucero O'Brien.
Honest with me. Eric. Eric says honesty isn't always the best in relation in marriage.
Really? Oh my God.
He's so funny. Some things just need to stay inside, he said. That's funny. And it's not that you have to lie, not that you should lie to people, but
nothing nefarious?
no,
Okay.
no, nothing.
White lie kind of thing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's kind of what he's saying. And like how some people don't even like want to tell the truth because it might hurt someone's feelings, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
But he's saying no. He's saying no, nothing like nefarious. Like,
Okay, good.
yeah,
Good.
yeah.
God, you're off the hook.
Yeah.
All right. Jessica Cox is going to have surgery May 26th. I'm going to write that down so I remember to send my healing and prayers such that they are. We'll go. She has Wolf Parkinson
Who is it?
syndrome.
What's her
name
name?
is Jessica Cox. She has WPW, which is Wolf Parkinson White syndrome. It's an electrical problem in the heart. And a lot of times they'll clip something or they'll do electrophysiology. I don't know.
Okay. I can send healing too.
May 26th. I bet it's in the morning.
Always, right?
Yeah.
Show up at 6 a.m. for the 5 o'clock surgery.
I know, God.
I worked in surgery. That's why I said that.
Oh, you did? Yeah. I didn't know.
Yeah.
So will it go well?
Oh, I didn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I thought
sorry.
Having surgery.
I was wondering what that blank stare in your face.
I know. It's a waiting stare.
No, I know. I probably forgot to ask it. So anyway.
Okay. Yes, it will. It will.
Good. I think that too.
Yeah.
All right.
I said yes.
Faye Hermans. Who is stealing her medicine, her medication? Maybe we only know who it's somebody in the family, a friend, a neighbor, whatever, or anybody.
It's a female.
Okay.
It's a female. Somebody who takes care of her or look at the people that have access. because I don't think a lot of people have access. And it's a female.
You need to get one of those boxes with a fingerprint, biometric. You can get one for super cheap
Yeah,
nowadays.
yeah. Put it somewhere where people can't find it, but it's someone who has access in her house, and it looks like someone who might be taking care of her.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ugh, don't give her a raise. All right. Maybe set up a camera. Like
That's a good one.
those Blink cameras, they're like $50. It's called Blink. Set it up. It's motion activated. You can
Hide it, Eric said. Make sure you hide it.
Yeah. All right. Emma Crownover. Does Erik have a message for me? I had an ectopic pregnancy almost 2 years ago. What was the reason behind it? And is the baby watching over me?
The reason behind it, there's a few reasons behind it. Whenever we have loss like that, it's to learn to accept, to let go, and to know, to learn that things like that happen to help us be stronger. The more we struggle, the more we grow. And that has a few reasons to it. But I'm feeling like Erik is showing me like, yes, the baby's watching over you.
Male or female? Because maybe that'll help.
Male. Erik said male. And either going to be reincarnated into one of your grandchildren, or I just see it coming back.
Okay, good.
He's coming back. And I feel like it's not her children, but grandchildren. It'll be one of your grandchildren.
Oh, awesome. All right. Now remember, guys, you can't keep asking different questions, and it's only one per customer. And I'm going to just say you can't just get a general message. Give as much information as you dare to give, because I'm sick skipping all these people. Okay, Aussie Ocker from Gibraltar. That's the new one for me. Any messages? That's a general one, but I already said it. Message from Erik for me, please. I wasn't supposed to do that.
Okay, so he's saying this, you need to work on patience and communication. I don't know why that is just like the first thing he just brought out. Patience and communication is something that you work on, will bring you peace. He's saying it'll bring you more peace. Okay.
All right, Alan J.M. Fradet, or Fradet. Is there a spirit in Alan's house?
Well, she has some guides around her, but for an earthbound spirit, Erik said yes. It's not something harmful.
Yeah.
It's like a lost soul almost. It feels like something lost, someone lost.
Erik, can you guide that? Is it male or female?
Male. This is a male.
Guide him into the light. Or Metatron can do that too.
Yeah.
Metatron.
Yeah.
We do that in the main service, but you only have that going on. I would just see if Erik or
right.
Metatron,
Yeah, that lady I was talking to you about earlier, she does stuff like that.
Yeah. AngelsArehuman.com.
Angels are healing. Angels are healing.
Or healing.
Yeah.
Angels are human.
Yeah. You're cute. Actually, you're so cute.
I couldn't read my own doctor writing.
That's okay. Yeah, she clears and heals homes. It's pretty cool. And
awesome.
People. Yeah,
awesome.
It's pretty cool. She's very good. Very good.
All right. Brooke Day from Texas. Am I using my dowsing rods correctly? I will say, if you go to the CE YouTube channel, well, this one, and look up Paranormal Tools of the Trade, I think it's Raylene, guides you on how to use all that stuff and how to protect yourself, especially. It's really important. I had one guy that started using dowsing rods or tarot cards, and all of a sudden his daughter was being totally tortured by negative entities. He just
if you don't know what you're doing, you got to be careful. You just open doors.
Is Brooke using it correctly?
There needs to be more protection. More protection than the intent, You always encircle yourself in divine light. I do. Doesn't have to be a big ordeal. Just make
Yeah.
sure that you are encircled in some divine light and only allow what's, love and light. Love and light. That's all that's allowed,
Yeah.
because you have the say so as a human. We're stronger.
Yeah.
We have the say so.
Yeah. Everybody else is not welcome here. Nothing and no one is welcome.
Yeah. Love and light
for,
only.
Yeah. Beings of love and light. That's what you have to say, really. I
Yep.
have mine. That's a long one. I don't know why, but I just want to make
Well,
sure.
whatever you feel, whatever the
Yeah.
person
Right.
feels, that's
Yeah.
what you do, where you feel safe.
All right. One more. Let's see if we squeeze in. Andy W., my question is about my psychic gifts. And am I supposed to go into channeling or use my gifts for business? I see there.
Go into channeling or use my gifts for business. Same thing,
Yeah,
isn't
or
it?
use or both.
Eric said both.
Okay.
Eric said both.
Psychic and mediumship.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. Work on both. And most psychics do connect, but they don't always look at it that way, really. And some don't feel comfortable doing it that way. It just depends on the person. But this person has strong abilities, and it's just a matter of honing in on them. You know what I mean? Just hone in on it and do a little bit more meditation. Eric says, meditate a little bit more to keep yourself centered in the now and grounded.
Okay. All right. I have to ask this last one. Lori Sue Cragen Clement. I am a disabled senior, past and present, dealing with reporting bullying and harassment against me. Will my efforts to report these issues prevail and disempower these bullies? I couldn't skip that one. Sorry. Hopefully don't go over time, but okay.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna stop it completely. But what happens is we can't change others. We can just change how we let it affect us, but it will help. Eric says it's going to help, though. Always use your voice. Always stand up for yourself and set those boundaries. Very important. But it's hard to change other people. Very hard. Yeah.
Eric, maybe you can help her. And you can ask your guides and your healing team, your guardian, all that stuff.
Yes, Eric said ask your guides, and definitely Eric will help. And always keep your like manifesting abilities on that too. You see them how you want them to be. And here's one that works really good. Your heart chakra. You send that green light straight to them.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Right. You send that heart chakra love, that green light, and encircle them in it. And it does help. They don't know why, but it helps. They don't know it hit them.
That's awesome. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. And I love you, Eric. Love you, Ginger. Love all of you guys.
Eric said,
Ginger Bailey. Psychic Medium, gingerbailey.com. And until the next time.
Ginger Bailey, psychicmedium.com.
Did I do it right? Oh,
says, it's okay. It's okay. I think they know it by now.
Oh, yeah. Ginger Bailey, psychic medium.com. Oh,
yeah, that's okay.
Everybody's just a little like it's psychic medium Jennifer Doran. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Cross.
Well, you have a lot to remember. So you have a lot to remember. It's hard. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll use that excuse, whatever. All right. See you guys.
Bye.